Hi book friends! Today's episode of Biblio Happy Hour is brought to you by Biblio Finder, a new online directory for independent bookstores. Biblio Finder allows users to find bookstores worldwide based on your current or planned location. Hi book friends, welcome to Biblio Happy Hour, a podcast about bookstores and everything bookish. I'm your host, Victoria Wood. In today's show, we'll be talking to Pavlina Kostarakou, and she is from DIAVAZO Greek Books, located in Thane Villas, London. If you love the show and what we're doing over on Biblio Finder, and you want to help us support local independent bookstores, visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/bibliofinder. Patreon allows listeners like you to support the show as well as our online directory for independent bookstores. You'll also get perks such as access to our full podcast episodes, behind-the-scenes content, an opportunity to send in questions, get discount codes, shout-outs, plus more. That's patreon.com/bibliofinder. We'll also leave a link in the show details. Before we get started with today's episode, wherever you're listening, please share, subscribe to our podcast, and leave us a rating and review. When you do this, you're helping us to reach a much larger audience, and it is one way you can help us to put independent bookstores at the forefront and make Biblio Finder plus the show a success. Alrighty everyone, let's talk with our guest. Pavlina, thank you so much for coming on the show and welcome to Biblio Happy Hour.
Thank you for having me, Victoria. It's just an absolute pleasure to be here and very, very excited for me to actually be on your amazing podcast series.
Thank you so much, and we're really happy to have you here too. Before we get started, really quick, are you a coffee or a tea person?
I know all my tea friends are going to probably hate me right now, but I can't not say that I'm a coffee person. I am a coffee person, although I love my tea infusions and all that.
Yeah.
I'm a coffee person.
Okie dokie, no, that's fine. I think I'm split in the middle sometimes too. I love coffee, but I love my tea.
I know it's a hard one, but I have to kind of stay true to what I know I'm craving.
Yes.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Alrighty. So tell us about your bookstore. Tell us about DIAVAZO, where you're located, and share a bit about your town.
Yeah, right. So basically, the DIAVAZO is a project, and it actually started as a mini project when I was still working in another Greek bookshop in London.
Yeah.
It launched March last year, March 2018, and we just opened. I mean, I say we. I'm a one-woman band, but we opened a shop, a physical sort of like book space back in February 2019, so this year, up in North London. And that space is actually located near the Arsenal Stadium. Well, Arsenal is one of the most major football clubs in the UK. So yeah.
But I'm really curious. Why did you decide to open a physical space? Also, why did you decide to start this little labor of love, DIAVAZO? What prompted you to get started on this?
So basically, I got introduced to this amazing world of bookselling, and more particular, selling Greek books.
Yes.
By working already in a sort of classics Greek bookshop, it was my sort of first, job, my first sort of proper full-time job in London. And as I was getting more and more experience in the field, I could see that there was there was definitely need for Greek books, but there was also room for more initiative in this small niche, you would think. But then from that niche, the growing Greek community in the UK could definitely vastly benefit from. And And there was no one doing it properly and authentically. Even like the bookshop that I was working in, I mean, they had like a sort of like dying glory going on because they had been in the book business for quite a while.
Yes.
But you could see that the things had been like given up a bit. So I thought, why not? So I started working on it, creating an online bookstore firstly, with a handpicked selection of, relevant books that had to do with Greece, in Greek, English, or other languages. And, eventually I started like taking part in, Greek communities across the UK. And my initial sort of like, suspicion that, people need this, people want this. And, there's definitely room for more initiative and more improvement, and it's exactly how it started, and that's what I'm basically staying true to.
Hey guys, listen to the full podcast episode over on our Patreon page. So Patreon allows listeners like you to support the show as well as our online directory for independent bookstores. You'll also get additional perks for joining, such as discount codes for some awesome products and services. You'll be able to share your input and submit questions for the show, get behind the scenes content, weekly business updates, shout outs, plus lots more. That's patreon.com/bibliofinder. I'm really looking forward to talking with you there.